We are there. The future is now. It's happening. If you guys can see us on YouTube, this is
No
it.
one is ever gonna see this, Salt. We've heard it time
Pokemon
and time
Go
again.
Radio.
You're gonna put this up on YouTube. It's lies. It's propaganda, Salt, and frankly, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Look, man. People can see it right now. You're going to look ridiculous when people on the internet see you on YouTube.
I'll
see your
look
face.
ridiculous no matter what goes on the internet, sir. I'm carrying a lot. It's our birthday. Carrying a lot of unfulfilled promises out there.
The day before our birthday.
The same thing, according to my wife. I got a present. I got a lot of socks, and I'm just saying. So don't break my heart with this. Make it a birthday miracle. Put this on the internet. What are we going to do with our faces while the music plays? Have you thought about that?
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to gray us out. Actually, you know what? This time I won't.
Okay. Welcome to episode 221 of Pokemon Go Radio, the place where Pokemon Go.
Whiskey.
My name is Papa Narwhals, drinking that hashtag business whiskey, and feeling good, feeling beyond. I'm here with my futurist co-host, Salt. Tell them what's up, Salt.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Salt, capital S-A-L-T, in this place where we talk tips, tricks, and provide that sense of community out there for everybody who loves this game just as much as we do. And we're coming to you on YouTube. I did it. I uploaded this video. I'm pretty sure. If I didn't, it's because something went wrong technically. But please know that I gave it a good old college try.
Like a 50%er, like how I tried in college, or like how you tried in college.
I would say probably how I tried in college.
Well, the results are upsettingly similar, and when all is said and done, so really,
does that ever upset you?
Not really.
Does that ever make you mad?
No, not at all.
Really, I just feel like if the roles were reversed and I watched me sort of like haphazardly give little effort in life but still be rewarded, I would be upset.
It's been pretty much our entire lives, so it'd be a weird time to start getting mad about it, frankly. But instead of that, Salt, let's hash out the beyondness of it all. We are living in a brand new age. This is the age of Aquarius, Salt. We are in Pokemon Go Beyond. And it's,
I know, man.
Hot take. It's pretty good.
I was going to say, we could just say we like it and then hang up, right? We're good, right?
Let's get that birthday party started.
I'm pumped. We have a ton to talk about this week. I'm just looking at the news that Maddie made. By the way, I told Matt earlier today, but Matt, thanks for doing such a great work.
God.
If there's any factual statements on this show made whatsoever, it's because Matt wrote them down for us and color coded them. But yeah, just great work from Maddie, the librarian, but just a dense packet of news for us to get through this week.
Did want to give a shout out to
some reactions. I've been playing a lot.
I have too. I've been
as best I can trapped inside my house.
We'll talk about that. But hey, the incense is back. I did want to give a shout out to a very topical meme, because this, I think, translates into something that people are really feeling. It's pretty great. Tangle the Tonk sent this in, and it's a picture of Monsters Inc. You know Monsters Inc., where you got a little guy, Eyeball Wachowski.
Wait,
maybe?
time out. It's Mike Wachowski.
Yeah,
but we're not going to do the week thing. We're bringing back all the old stuff.
Okay, sorry. How was your week, Salt?
It was a lot like I was locked in my house for all of it.
Oh yeah, any fun stories?
This is quarantine number 4. I've been quarantined for.
Hey, you're getting pretty good at it.
I was going to say this is day 41 or 42. I've been quarantined. I don't like it, man. I don't. We decorated the Christmas tree. We're putting together a puzzle. I downloaded, actually, I've got a new game. It's Immortals Phoenix Rising. It's an open world Ubisoft game, but it surprisingly doesn't suck.
They usually are so good at making those games bad. That's really impressive that they did that.
Ubisoft is the world's greatest developer in turning errands into a video game.
Oh my God. Can't even. I also had a good week. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go. I've carved out a couple of adventures to go out and actually into the world. I've been really tearing up Meyer Park down the road from me. It's been really fun. I've been really enjoying. I always am surprised at how much I enjoy playing when a new generation comes out. You think, I'd be used to how much I get hyped on it at this point, but every time I'm just like, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. And so much of it, of course, is wanting to crush your hopes and dreams in what we'll announce later is the race for Gen 6. But I'm not liking your chances there, buddy. It's gonna be a bad birthday for you.
I'm feeling pretty good despite
Okay.
my imprisonment.
You feeling froggy?
I was gonna say I feel like an ancient evil. I'm like, release me. What I'm
Yeah.
trying to say is you're the protagonist and I am an eldritch god.
Okay.
And I'm just as soon as I get out of this house, I'm gonna destroy you.
But I'm the one with the face tentacles. Look, I'm rubbing my mustache on
That's
the
disgusting.
microphone. I'm
Just-
shaving
yeah,
this
that's
off
good.
tonight.
That's good video content right there.
That's what you want. Well, the meme, Salt, because this is something I think people are feeling up and around their bones, comes from Tangletonks, and it's Mike Wachowski pointing at Sully, named after Sullivan Ross, president of Texas A&M University, Giga Maggies. How about them?
My dad.
How about them Aggies?
How about them Aggies? How about them Aggies?
How about that? Just a solid little college football minute. I got a friend of mine. He goes to BYU. He went to BYU, and I can't even give him grief because of the heartbreaking fashion in which they lost to Coastal Carolina. If you don't know, they were making a run down the field to score the winning touchdown. The guy completes this dime of a 20-yard pass. It looks like the receiver's about to dive in the end zone and then just gets suplexed backwards like a full-on and they don't score. Time is dead. It is so bad I can't even give him grief. But anyway, what I can give a little bit of grief, as always, is to Niantic, because Tangletonks in this is the title of this meme. When Niantic moves the appraise button in Pokemon Go, and Mike Wachowski is saying, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Because I don't know about you, but I have hit tag
I know.
instead of appraise about 1 billion D times.
I was gonna say roughly 1 billion D. It's The
Don't get me
muscle
wrong.
memory runs deep in my thumb.
We are going to gush about tag in a minute, but yeah, I really want those to flip. I think they need to flip. They need to flip now. So, Tangletonks, we share your enthusiasm for that.
We've got it. It's the episode 221. It's the Pillow Swine episode.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a fun fact about Pillow Swine while hitting your microphone stand?
That wasn't Mike. That was the whiskey glass hitting. And we can maybe get some old school ice cubes.
I'm gonna say some heft to it.
I got the.
Did you spill whiskey on yourself?
A little bit. It is our birthday.
Good thing that this will be immortalized in video now.
That's what you want. So most people don't know this about Pillow Swine, but they're actually, despite all the hair, delicious. I smoked a Pillow Swine this weekend. Pillow Swine butt. Turned it into some carnitas. It was great fun. The tusks, you suck the marrow right out of them. It's wonderful.
Pillow Swine doesn't have tusks.
It might if you dig hard enough.
Under the fur.
Where do you think those tusks are coming from, Salt? They don't come out of nowhere. They're up in its cabeza.
So what do you think the Pillow Swine is? You know, like the blank Pokemon. Like Marcargo is the lava Pokemon. What is Pillow Swine? It's real creative.
Snow cow.
It's the pig Pokemon.
Okay, yeah, checks out.
The actual Pokedex entry is Swinub roots for food by rubbing its snout against the ground, much like my wife's dog. Its favorite food is a mushroom that grows under the cover of dead grass. This Pokemon occasionally roots out hot springs.
Okay, well,
I would love to come across a herd of Pillow Swine, because it is a herd. I would love to come across a herd of Pillow Swine.
I think it's a pack of
frolicking in
Pillow
a hot-
Swine.
A pack of Pillow Swine? Yeah, that
Yep.
checks. Either way, a group of Pillow Swine frolicking in a hot spring.
I don't think Pillow Swine should mess with hot springs because they're part ground and part ice. And a hot spring is hot like fire and water like not good for ground. The type advantages here are not super effective. This is not
but
good
they'd
for
be
Pillow Swine.
relaxing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
As they are in pain. All right, let's talk about Taco Tuesday. Looking backwards, we did Seal. Anything to talk about Seal? It was good.
No, I still didn't get a shiny Jew.
No, I like Seal.
I got an okay PvP one. Let me check.
Oh, that's nice. I think they've been having a little bit of love in some of the cups, but I've never used it before. Couldn't even tell you what moves it has, really.
And in the little cup, actual regular old Seal got some love. Yeah. For sure. Seeing that guy a lot. Icy winds like a mother.
Well, it's going
Let
to
me
be
see
a
here.
lot of icy winds this whole December because Kyrim, the ice dragon, is back. Really good ice Pokemon. Looks legit. It's cool. It's going to be around for a really long time, so just get your Kyrim on while you can.
380 on that Seal. It's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. And then
Best one I have.
heads up for next week. This is a big one for next week. So Tuesday, December 8th, you're going to want to get them Swine Up, and you're probably like, whatever, Swine Up already had a community day. But hey, Who doesn't need more? But more importantly, it's that double dust. So get after it. Set your
Double Dutch
alarm.
hot scotch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And then I think what else do we have in December? We've got Pikachu, almost certainly going to be wearing a Santa hat.
Oh yeah.
On the 15th, Snow Run on the 22nd, and then Snover coming up with the new year there.
I'm
on,
into that because
the 29th.
Great shiny, just absolutely all time. I don't know
know
why. I just love a Snover shiny.
Just always loved it.
The evolved forms,
Big
whatever.
staple though.
Sub form.
On the 22nd, go ahead and we'll talk about this with the tag feature. Go ahead and start tagging Pokemon. December 22nd for Taco Tuesday hour is double transfer candy.
Ooh,
Do
that's
not
smart.
forget.
Yeah, get them tags in while you can. Let's talk about the raid bosses. So this is kind of us breaking into Gen 6. There are a couple of things, and I think it's like they did this with Gen 5. And how brilliant is it that they've put what are basically Route 2 Pokemon in raids, right? So you're basically going after the equivalent of like Rattata and Pidgey, but you're paying them raid passes because they're brand new. And I'm doing it. I've done several Fletchling raids.
I know.
And I'm into it. I'm just like, wow, well done, Niantic. You know what I want. New
Fletchling,
Pokemon.
Litleo, Esper, all of those. Esper was actually really hyped up in the Niantic graphic with the the plane going in the background and all that.
Why?
Just a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, all right, cool.
When I think Gen 6,
Okay.
I don't know a ton of Gen 6 Pokemon, but that one is not the one that jumps to mind.
Not the marquee Generation 6 Pokemon, but hey, everybody's somebody's favorite. And then rounding out in the raid boss, we also have Timber, which again, a lot of people still out there on that Timber grind.
I did a Timber yesterday.
Still Clink for some reason.
Inexplicable.
God, who doesn't have a Clink at this
The
point?
problem is I have a shiny Clink, so I'm
out of here with that.
Not at all interested in that happening, really at all. I'm into these raid bosses. I've been doing them, even though I have caught a fair bit of Fletchling. You still have to evolve it twice. So just for the raids, I'm doing them just for the candy. You want to have both forms of Pyroar, so maybe you're going to do. Though I'm catching a lot of Litleo just hanging around. I don't even know are Esper spawning in the wild, or are they only raids?
I haven't seen any if they are.
So I'm doing those every single chance I get. I've done a couple of remotes, and I've
only done
person.
one Esper.
Yeah.
I need to get up more in the Pokemon Go Radio Discord for more Esper invites.
Yeah, I've seen people shoot those out. That's when I got my first one.
What do you think about the Tier 3? I love Machamp always. It's just one of those things. It was the first. Machamp was the second raid we ever beat. And Lowland Marowak, still Metawak, praise be him. We've got Aggron inexplicably in there.
Yeah.
And Mawile, Shiny Hunt. But weirdly enough, and I don't know if I've ever seen this, Hariyama cracking into tier three raids. Does that do anything for anybody?
Not at all, no.
No shiny chance on it?
Especially since it's right there next to Machamp. It's kind of like, I don't know. We just had Lugia go away, so maybe you want bigger, slappier hands. So you get this boy in there.
Do you want a Conkeldurr? No? Do you want a Machamp?
Boy?
How about a big slappy boy?
Oh, Excadrill too is up in there. And that's a really good ground attacker. So that actually has relevance. I don't have a good like PvE IV one. And it's not like I've got 6 maxed out Groudon. So I would absolutely do one of those if I just saw one.
Yeah, no problem. And then in the legendary tier 5 raids, we've got Kyurem, the Ice Dragon, coming back in. I did one the other day. Just somebody was doing an invite. I'm trying to get my 30 raids in, but I already have 100% Kyurem, and with no shiny chance, I think I'm going to refocus on a lot of the other Pokemon here. I'm really looking at some of the more Espers specifically, but I think this is probably some of the best Mega tiers we've had in a while.
Well, circling back on Kyurem real quick, I'm actually fine to do those whenever I come across them because I want that candy.
Because you don't have 100%?
I don't have 100% Kyurem. No, I want this jaw-jocking monster because it's a really, really, really powerful. Yeah, it looks like a little snow shovel with its face, which is not ideally what you want your face to look like.
Wait. Are you not supposed to shovel snow with your face?
No, you're not. You shoveling a lot of snow in New Mexico, Salt?
It did snow here a little bit. It kind of sprinkled one of our days of quarantine, but I haven't had to shovel yet. But yeah, we've gotten a couple inches stuck on the ground before.
I don't care for that.
The problem is in New Mexico, it's not just the snow; it's the wind, which will burn it up pretty quick. Also, man, do I love the winter in New Mexico because you get to see what. By the way, there's people out there. You think tumbleweeds are from cartoons? They're not. They're real.
They get icy
I
and roll
drive
around?
down the road and see. Yes, they do. Those
No,
are
thank
called
you.
Christmas tumbleweeds.
No.
But they'll get icicles on them and roll around. But they just rolling down the road next to your car and stuff. I've had to
You
swerve
race
to
them?
miss some.
Do you ever race them?
I haven't raced one yet.
You should try.
But people
I
are
think
like,
you could
"Oh, that's
win."
interesting." You don't understand how big tumbleweeds could get.
Yeah,
If you
like
think
car
that's fun.
size.
I was gonna say they can get huge.
Tumbleweeds.
Anyway, that's my tumbleweed. That's my tumbleweed montage.
Well, I'm thinking on the Kyrim, I want to power them up because they're really good at PvE. Best ice attacker. I think it's the best ice attacker all around. It'll give Avalanche Mamoswine a run for its money, if nothing else, but just incredibly powerful. So you might want the candy hanging out if you want an ice attacker. I know a lot of people probably have really powerful. Oh, you know what? I bet it's outclassed by Mega Obama Snow. I should go look at the numbers, but our brand new, I don't know, snow hamster? What do you think you call this thing? It's out. It's mean looking.
It is mean looking. Whenever the design team for Megas is like, how do we make this? How do we take this Pokemon from Max Evolve to Mega? The answer is always spikes.
Yeah,
every single time. It's
a
what
good
if
way
we
to
add
think of it.
more spikes to it? Like Tyranitar, the spike Pokemon. More spikes.
More
You
spikes.
can fit more spikes on that thing. Spikes
Make
on
it
spikes.
Really spiky. I like
Yeah.
that Pokemon a
But,
lot. I think that's a cool introduction.
Just based on the Discord,
Oh, the shiny
Obama Snow
one's
has
cool.
been lighting up. People have been doing mega Obama Snow raids like nobody's business. I tell you another thing that's really nice too. Anytime you get a raid boss with double weakness or quadruple weaknesses,
Mhm.
it's just nice, man. It's autopilot, like very, very easy to knock out a mega Obama Snow with some relatively underpowered fire Pokemon.
I like that. I also like that, and this actually, I think it happened to Unbreakable, where the
It's a
good thing
miracle.
about these
I'm gonna
is
get that sound effect soon. You break. Don't you even worry about it.
just getting in there. The fact that you get that shiny chance also on the fully evolved form is really good. I think she got one. I don't know why, but these two shinies, like the Underform and Obama Snow, just really are cool looking. I just think they're really great. So it's good to have them in there. And then I like that the pool is much tighter. You've only got 3. You've got Mega Charizard. Is that X? Yeah, and Mega Gengar and Obama Snow, and that's it. That's the whole
Yeah.
kick caboodle. So it's not
And
as 5,
got-
6 kind of random stuff happening.
2 of the most desirable megas that have been previously released, Charizard X and Mega Gengar, and then a new guy popping in. And
Mhm.
I think that's great. I really do. I think 3 is about the right number. I wouldn't hate 2. I wouldn't be mad at 4, but 5 is right out.
That's completely unacceptable. Yeah. But I think 3 is
Skip
good.
a bit,
And
brother.
these 3 are good ones. So overall, I think raid bosses. What are you laughing about?
A Monty Python.
Now we can see you laughing. So now we all
No,
gotta
it just
stop.
worked out. Yeah, because I got to say skip a bit, brother. Like right.
Oh,
and then
because I'm your actual brother. Yeah.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
So let's talk about the Lake Guardians. They came. They were here. I got an Uxie. You got an Uxie. No me spirit for me. No me spirit for you.
Oh no, son! I got me a me spirit.
Oh, who did you a me spirit?
Wee Man.
Oh man. Okay, so big thank you to Fish on a Heater, Invisible Moose, Wee Man, and I've never actually said it out loud before. Moarch, which are from respectively Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and Denmark, and those are all countries that are in the world, which I
we've
can
only
find
been to the
on a
UK.
map. It's true.
Neither of us have been to Australia, New Zealand, or Denmark.
Now, Australia and New Zealand are 2 different countries,
Yes, I'm told.
allegedly. Yeah.
There's a subreddit about maps without New Zealand.
I know.
on
We've all seen Last Week Tonight. It's all great, but every one
it.
of those.
Wait, is that a subject on Last Week Tonight? With
Yeah, that's where
John Oliver?
it got popularized. There's a whole community that are mad about New
Oh,
Zealand.
I didn't
being
know
left
that
off
was a
maps.
thing on Last Week Tonight. I just see
Yeah.
the Reddit.
No, that's where it comes
Yeah.
from.
It's funny.
Oh, maybe the Reddit. I don't know if it came first, but who knows? All these people out there just shepherding people through the Lake Guardian. So I just wanted to give those folks a real big thank you.
you guys so much.
That was awesome. You guys did that.
Huge, just a good pool for the community. I know that Fish probably didn't need 1,000 Uxies, but he recognized that people need this Pokemon, and just a good turn deserves another. So thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate y'all putting in the work to get us Yanks the Pokemon that we so very much needed for our Pokedexes.
Different color hats. We already talked about December stuff. Anything else on that coming up that you want to talk about?
Nope.
Nope.
Kyurem all month long, kind of whatever on that, but
That's fine. We got other
I'm
stuff to
excited
do.
about the mega stuff. All right,
Are you ready to
let's talk about
go beyond?
beyond. I should get a sound effect for that, but the yeah, we are officially beyond, ladies and gentlemen. We are beyond in Pokemon Go. So many things to talk about, so many hot takes, so many reactions. We've had a little bit over a week to play with the game in its current form. And I got to say, before we go through the individual features and give our takes, overall, best update ever?
Not even a question. Yeah, not even a question.
Yeah.
In terms of scope, but there's also like I think it's perfectly captured in new Pokemon and tagging, right? It's like, yes, we want new Pokemon. We want to go out there and catch them. That makes something immediately interesting. But tagging, we'll break down like what the heck this is all about. Like, what a great quality of life change that fixed up so many different problems to just this new elegant system.
Yeah, let's just so the old contender, for best update ever, I would often say was the old raid update from 17. The
I may do PvP on you on that one.
Yeah, it might. It's those two, but just to compare it to the 2017 raid update, the reason why I think just objectively this update is better than that update. But as far as just the oh my god, the possibilities are endless kind of thought, it's because back then nothing like this had ever been done.
Yeah.
The game is in such a good state that individual additions to it just can't change the way I play the game the same way that, hey, there was almost nothing to do in this video game beforehand and you played it every day, all day, and now there's something to do versus now. It's just, man, it's so good. So many things I didn't know I needed. The execution of the level cap, which we'll talk about, is better than I thought it would be. There's just so many things to talk about. But as long as you don't have any overarching takes on the system writ large, I think we should just get into the features, talk about how they work, and give our hot takes.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the way it's working. I really like it a lot. And I don't think anything else other than like tagging.
Also, we still have like about an hour of this episode left, and I just got word from Peppa that my General's chicken is ready. She homemade General's chicken.
Ooh.
And I'm going to forego it.
Wow.
I'm foregone.
No, you should use
Continue
chopsticks.
with your update.
I was saying,
use chopsticks.
Yeah, what am I? Tagging is such a great way to organize your Pokemon, especially now where a lot of us have like easily over 1,000, 2,000 Pokemon. I'm sitting at like 1,200 Pokemon. I know some people are like, that's not very many. It's a lot to me. It's multiple copies of every Pokemon. And it's so I've got so many different Pokemon. I've got Pokemon like just PvP. Think about PvP. I've got all these different leagues. I've got now you start adding in like things like Little Cup, and it just gets a little bit messy. And so being able to not just tag
it's
Pokemon,
not inconceivable to have 5 or 6 copies of the same Pokemon.
But
when you talk about shinies,
the best thing about it is when you think about all the different PvP stuff, and I'm just talking about PvP. We'll talk about some of the other things you can use it for. So maybe I want a specific team for Great League. Maybe I want a specific team for this Sylph tournament. You can tag multiple Pokemon to multiple. Like you can give one Pokemon instead of like a nickname, which is just one and done. I can give it multiple tags so it can be associated with multiple groups. So now I have like my whole roster of Great League Pokemon. Everything that's powered up, double moved, ready for Great League. I give them that tag, and now I've got my stable just at a click. I can have that ready to go. Same thing for Ultra. Same thing for the what's the next cup? The Marsh Cup proceeding or whatever. That is so freaking convenient. It is just, and it's easy to use. It's so easy to use. You can do so many at once. There's pre-selected ones. It is, damn, I love it. I really just, I'm a sucker for a good UI.
Transfer, mass evolve, which I'm never ever going to do again. Just don't at me. Gym attacker, which might as well be PvE. The utility of it. I got to tell you, here's a thing that I think is kind of there's no direct way. It's, oh my god, that's just totally cool for gameplay. But here's the thing: my favorite Pokemon that I use have annoying nicknames like PvP 209, and that's just not cool. Like I want to name the Pokemon something cool, but that's not searchable under the old system. That's not. I've got to go in and I've got to look through all these things. I can now with tagging give the Pokemon my fun nickname and not have to worry about the search utility of it. And that to me just makes it really cool and fun. That I get to have the sort of like nickname fun with my Pokemon and not being like, oh, well, that's an inefficient way to remember things. I just love it. I absolutely love it.
So like the new filters, just the search option, I'll hold it up there. The new search option is just like the pre-selected ones can evolve, traded, shiny, 3 and 4 star, can mega evolve, right? These things that you are going to type in over and over again. Now you can just do it at the touch of a button, which is really, really great. I really like that a lot. I think this is probably one of those features where because it is so versatile, because you can use it so many different ways, I bet like a month from now, someone's gonna be like, hey, you can organize your Pokemon like this and it will make life easier. And we're gonna be like, oh, dang, that's a really good
there'll
idea.
be articles about this for sure.
Yeah. So actually, if you have an idea about how you're using tagging that you really like, that's really nifty, or you think we haven't talked about or other people need to use, tweet us at PokemonGo_radio. We want to retweet that if we have any good ideas shared out there. But yeah, I know it's just a basic thing, but I love it. I love it to pieces.
Yeah, it's
tag it.
Just so awesome.
Tag it.
Do you want to just some other updates? Platinum medals are now in.
Yeah,
that's really cool. You'll notice, like for example, if you've already done things to complete. Let's see here. Let's give an example of one. So, for example, a Kanto, right? The old Kanto gold medal was catch 100, and Kanto Platinum is 151. You have to finish Kanto to get the Platinum medal.
Would you say you got to catch them all?
I would say that I've got to catch them all. But then let's see here. What is this one? Jogger. So Jogger, I used to have the gold because it was Jogger used to be to max it out was 1,000 kilometers. But now to get to Platinum, you have to go 10,000 kilometers. And I haven't done 10,000. So, well, I'm not going to be going out doing long distance marathon runs, trying to get my Platinum medal for Jogger up. It's just nice that it's there and I'm working on it.
Yeah. Well, and like all the types got buffed too. So it's like 25,000 or 2,500 to catch it. And I've got most of them, but there's actually quite a few types, like the random ones like Dragon or Dark that I'm still actually on gold. So Fairy is another one where I'm way behind.
Dude,
so,
how long has Triathlete been in the game?
What is Triathlete?
Triathlete is achieve a Pokemon catch streak or Pokestop spin of 7 days, 50 times. Yeah.
Is that new?
Or 100 times, yeah.
I've never seen that one before.
I don't know. I've never seen it. It's really interesting. I was just clicking around.
Yeah, I don't know. These medals are interesting. They've got a lot of updated ones in here. Kind of give you a little bit of motivation. So the ones on the types are interesting too because they theoretically do increase your catch bonus. Whatever +4 is, you can get that from Platinum now. So it's not nothing. So
yeah, and I actually don't have Platinum for all the types.
No, I don't either. So like Fairy and Steel and some of the other ones, I need to catch more of those.
I was going to say, yeah.
Guide my clicking and catching. Well, let's talk about seasons because I think this has been under talked about with the overall just wash of stuff that's happened. So, right, season 1 is here, season of celebration, and now Pokemon are a little bit more rotational, right? Not every single Pokemon is going to be as prevalent, right? They've got this. What
feature.
Are you seeing? Yeah. What are you seeing out there? Because I'm curious to see if it seems pretty dramatic to me.
Flaffy?
I'm seeing a ton of Flaffy. I'm seeing Flaffy and Mareep.
I haven't seen any Mareep. I've seen a lot of Flaffy.
That's one of the things I think is interesting about this season, which I didn't expect, is that because they've focused the Pokemon, you're seeing a lot more, or at least I'm seeing a lot more evolved forms, like a lot of Gruvile. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing those. Trico and Gruvile everywhere. I'm seeing Cottony. You seeing a lot of Cottony?
I actually saw a ton of Cottony. I saw Sceptile the other day.
I'm seeing Squirtle a ton. Seeing what else is like super seasonally. I'm trying to think of stuff I've seen in the park today besides the Gen 5
Pokemon. But
Gen 6
it's
Pokemon.
Noticeable.
I
And
am.
yeah, I was gonna say the Gen 6 Pokemon.
I'm hoping, but it also is kind of interesting because like I saw a tentacle pop up, and I'm like, oh, that's I haven't seen one of those today. That's kind of neat. So I caught that, but I'm so far. It's only been a week into it. I like it. I am a little bit worried about like I am seeing a lot of Trico and a lot of Cottony and a lot of Squirtle, right? So it's like, ooh, okay. How much of this is just Meyer Park, and will there be more diversity if I go somewhere else, or is this like, ooh, it's actually really focused? And then
Well, I've seen no Squirtle.
okay,
Zero Squirtles.
maybe that's just a thing at that park. So, but it's
Well, it's
I
probably
have,
also the fact that I live in New Mexico and you live in Houston.
that's true. There's lots of that people know. Houston is Squirtle Town. They call it that. I
Do
believe
they?
the mayor referred to it once that way.
I
Squirtle
didn't
City.
know that.
He called it that. Yeah.
I thought he called it Squirrel Town.
Yep. And his name is. Some people think it's pronounced Sylvester Turner, but it's actually Squirturtlevester Turtleson.
Nope, I'm not going to help you dig out of this.
Nope,
You're on
that's
your
his
own.
name. That's what his mom calls him, and God darn it, I'm gonna call him that too, if I can remember how to say it.
Okay. What are you going to call him?
Squirrel Vesterson Turtleson, obviously, is his given
That's
name.
not what you said.
There's no way to know.
That is
Salt.
not what you said.
Were you
That's
recording
true.
it? How are you gonna know?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Actually, dude, I should tell you. I've actually been recording these conversations for the past 4 years and putting them on
What?
the internet.
That is a violation, sir.
Yeah.
I thought we were pretending. I thought we were each just taking a little bit of Molly and then getting on this and pretending to a podcast. I am
For legal reasons, I need to state that is
wounded.
not true. I was taking a lot of Molly.
I don't want people to think I'm a punk. Oh, what if they don't think I'm cool? Drugs are dumb. I think that's the oldest. Now that we're getting borderline close to our mid 30s. I'm starting to get a little more curmudgeon-y. And one of the things I have no patience for is drugs. I'm like, drugs are dumb. Get a job. Where are we at? When my get off the lawn speech in the notes. What else? Oh, this one's a little controversial. XL Candy, right? So we know what it is. It's to power Pokemon up past where they are now. So it's going to take that extra oomph. I'm getting a lot of XL Candy just out there catching
Yeah.
as I go. But if you're just
Hatching, catching.
but that said, I haven't really tried to power anything up to level 50, and it is the conversion rate is devastating.
100, yeah. The thing is, you're just like, oh, cool. I hatched this thing and I got 1 XL candy. Okay, cool. Well, you need 10 to get from 40 to 41.
Mhm.
Like anybody just sitting on like a plethora of Tyrannitars and all that,
Ooh, I wanna
it's not
try it.
happening. Yeah.
I'm gonna look.
That
Ooh,
is
hey.
gonna be quite a bit. But in the spirit of
It's a little
things,
Finnegan.
it stops people from just cool and just powering things up. It restores the grind to get your Pokemon to max level, and I think that's the design choice. Oh, I'm also seeing a lot of Makuhita.
Oh, I haven't seen
You?
too many of those.
No?
Yeah, I've seen some.
Ton of Makuhita, and ton of Makuhita. A lot of Tortle too. But that is the design choice that they made, was to make sure that, hey, you can't just power your Pokemon up immediately.
So
Are you catching that Finnegan right now?
yeah,
Is that what this
but
is
it's
about?
like, okay, so I'm looking at my maxed out, well, formerly maxed out Tyranitar, right? I've got 1 XL candy, but I need to power it up once again. I need 5,000 Stardust and 10 XL candy, right? So it's not just 10
You need
XL.
5,000? You need 10,000 Stardust.
No, 5,000 Stardust. It's
Well,
lucky.
it wasn't maxed out.
No, it's lucky.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying, but I can't power it up right now because I've only got 1 XL candy, and it requires 10 XL candy for me to power it up one time. So it's not 10 candy to go up to level 50. It's
It's
10
1,000.
can. What do you mean?
It's 1,000 candy.
Well, 1,000 regular candy or 10,
Yeah, that's what I'm
10
saying. Though, but
regular
that's
candy.
the
XL candy.
that's the going rate.
So, oh my god, so currently I'm sitting at 782 Larvitar candy. So I could turn that into 7.8
7
XL
XLs.
candy. Oh my god. But that's only one level.
I know.
That's to power it up one time. That's not going to
Yeah,
work.
You got to do it every level and every half level until you
But
get to
that's not
50.
possible.
Good luck.
That's what the community day is as well. They're going to have to do something for that. right? Because I think
No,
this
I
is
mean,
people's
you're gonna,
frustration.
but that's the thing that you're gonna catch larvatars,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get XL candies from that, and then you're gonna hatch one inevitably. But in the time it takes
Rare
you to get from
candies?
40 to 50, yeah,
Don't do it.
ugh.
But maybe though.
Yeah, don't do that.
But
That's
maybe.
not an efficient way to do it. But don't.
But maybe though.
But don't.
But maybe. Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, we're talking about seasons, weren't we?
Yeah, a while ago. But now we're talking about XL candy.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my XL candy.
Stop looking at your phone.
I'm trying to get my XL candy on, Salt.
I
Correcting your
love that the
mistakes.
season
Your
corresponds
misspeaks,
to
sir. You're out here. You're.
What misspeak did I have?
You said it's only going to take 10 rare candy to power up to level 50 because, y'all, it's time everyone knew he's paid off. He's paid off in XL candy.
I didn't say 10 rare candy.
He did
What?
say it. Check the tape. Salt is bought and paid for with his XL candy. I am making a stand for the people, Salt. Viva la revolution. Reduce the conversion rate. I'm with the people,
Did
Salt.
you take both? Did you take both of our mollies? What the hell are you talking
You
about?
are an elitist, sir. You're a globalist. That felt dumb when I said it, but all the other stuff stands. You are a bad person.
About the seasons.
No,
I really like there's a specific
change the
date.
topic. Very good, sir. Very good. But
You're going to keep doing this bit, huh?
yes, I am. But because I'm actually motivated by stupidity, but also because I think maybe you're right. Maybe it's just an expectation thing in that this is supposed to be, okay, you're going to get one candy and that's going to be your stepping stone to level 41, and then you're going to do it again and you're going to slowly get to 42. Maybe it's wrong
40
to
and
think,
a half and then 41.
maybe it's wrong to think I can just, blitz through it, and that's okay. I still just think, I have no idea if they don't do something, if they don't do a XL candy event or something at this exchange rate, it's just never going to happen for me. Like, I'm just never going to max something out. It's literally like years in the future.
It is not.
It is too.
You
There's
do one
no way.
Tyranitar. Okay, fine. Tyranitar comes back to raids, and you do like one Tyranitar raid, and you got at least one XL candy. There you go.
One XL candy. Okay, now I need 9 more to power it up one time.
Okay, do 2 or 3 more raids. There you go, and then you hatched
also,
one, and
Salt,
you caught one.
I'm gonna do that to one Tyranitar. I've got a Tyranitarmy to think about.
Yeah,
the others are gonna get jealous. I got the dark one. I got the rock ones. That's a lot.
Get the dark rock ones.
Yeah, maybe. No, I don't. That would be silly. But I think they're so, because I think this exchange rate is so preposterous. I do think there's going to be like special exchange rate conversion day. Like all of a sudden it's half off. So what I'm saying is don't dump out your bag yet of rare candy. Don't even dump out your full stock of everything just yet, because you don't have to. Just let's give this a few months and see where it goes, because I think a lot of people, if they do make a change, are going to be pretty frustrated because they've already spent at this exorbitant exchange rate. And when that discount comes, people are going to be pretty salty.
Well, also, you don't need to start converting all of your candy to XL candy, because if you're not at the level to power it up, like, what are you doing with it?
Well, I think
And
a lot of people
also,
are.
Some people are, but also, why? What are you doing? Are you competing in Master League? Like, that's the only reason that you need the most powerful Pokemon. You don't need it for raids.
Who is
You don't
going to
need it
compete in
for-
Master League? I mean, that is going to be rough.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jamal,
wonder-
he's
what's-
the only person that has
Jamal is a
Stardust.
freaking Greninja. Jamal, what are you doing? Teach me. So that's my rant, Salt. It is half stupid, half serious. No, it's all serious. You
Stupid
proletariat or bourgeoisie, whichever the
You don't
bad one
remember-
is.
I was gonna say you don't remember.
The bourgeoisie.
Remember?
You're the bourgeoisie. I'm the proletariat. I will
There you
control
go.
the means of production. Now I got it. I got it back.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Communism. Something. Marxism. I don't know. Maybe they're different. Maybe they're the same. I don't care. I didn't pay that much attention.
Speaking of excess, storage has increased to 4,000. If you need 4,000 spots? What are you doing out there?
I just
What-
cleaned out my bag.
What are you doing out there?
cleaned
4,000
up-
spots. Like, get your life together.
You know what you need? You need a good 100 buffer, because I went and I just caught Pokemon. I didn't appraise them as I
Yeah,
went.
you need more than 100. You need 150, 100, 200.
Nah, I could, because like one good outing, I go out for an hour or whatever. I'm not catching over 100 Pokemon. I'm going out there, I'm grinding, then I come home and I just transfer them all. That's I have not done that in a long time. I've been kind of flirting with, like, 30 open spots because I hadn't done the work of transferring everything. It dramatic improvement in play for sure. 4,000 is insane though. I don't know. Tell us why. You have to justify who if you're one
you
of these
must
people.
keep every shiny you've ever caught.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
That's hoarding. It's wrong.
We're gonna get a banner.
I have
Gonna
so
come in
many
here.
Pokemon
I don't understand.
that I use for every league of every conceivable. I have a shiny, like when it's Bulbasaur Community Day. I don't catch one shiny and keep my best shiny. I keep like the best PvP shiny. I keep
Yeah.
a shiny Bulbasaur, an Ivysaur, a Venusaur. I keep like so many things. I have
And I'm at like
Pokemon from
1,200.
different
What are you at?
countries.
What are
Like
you at?
1,100.
Yeah, and I've got quite a few sentimental Pokemon as well. Anyway, hey, you know what? It's on you. Like you do what makes you happy there. You're talking about the Legacy 40 challenge. Little
Yeah.
reward for us
Done.
senior types. Yeah, it's done,
was
but it
gonna
wasn't
say,
supposed to be
done.
hard.
No, it's true.
And
It's nice to get that done. That Gyarados hat is
Pretty-
cool.
pretty well. The Gyarados hat's pretty dope, but then also a lot of really good Pokemon. Rufflet right out the gate for this. That's
Yeah,
something
that was
big for
nice.
people, especially if you're not into GPL. That's your first Rufflet probably.
Little chessman.
3 incubators getting after that. 3
Yeah, I'm
super
not mad at
incubators.
that. I'm not mad at that
That's
at all.
great. And then I actually
Yeah.
got my very first Arkin. Is that how you say his name? Little bird dinosaur?
Archon.
Archon. I got my first Archon from this just tonight. I wrapped this up and I was like, oh shoot, I better go
Nice.
actually turn that quest in. I hadn't fed all the berries or whatever. So yeah, I was really happy to see that. And the Gyarados hat is dope. It's a good
Yeah,
hat. son.
Gyarados hat's pretty cool. It's a
And-
really good hat.
Just a very nice way to like reward people that were previously level 40. I think we talked about this before, but it's like it's a nice little balance. It feels good. Feels like, they're respecting the
It feels
time
fair. Yeah,
that you put in. Yeah.
it feels fair. But
a
also,
little
let's
something.
move this along.
Yeah, we don't want to hold it up forever. So you want to talk about Kalos? You want to finally get into
Yeah,
these
we
new
gotta-
Pokemon?
We got to talk about the new. I can't believe that a gen got released and we're 42 minutes into this
But
episode.
there's
We
so
haven't
much
talked about
salt.
it yet.
There's so many things.
I was gonna say
Oh my
it's-
gosh.
the afterthought of the fact that Gen 6 has been released. It's crazy to me, but Gen 6 is out. So out there in the wild, you've got Chespin, Finnegan, Froakie, Bunnelby,
Theoretically.
Fletchling, Litleo. Yeah,
Hypothetically.
Froakie theoretically exists. And Nuibat.
Noibat.
And Cliffkey.
Cliffkey.
Cliffkey is in France.
Yeah. And then Esper is popping out of raids. And then these Pokemon are also in eggs as well. So this is actually something I don't think a lot of people know. If you haven't just hatched one of them. 2K eggs, don't sweat it, but you've got your what is that? Bunnelby, Fletchling,
Bunnelby,
Litleo,
Fletchling, and Litleo.
and then your 5K eggs are your starters, which, that's probably your best way to get a Froakie, honestly, at this point, is that 5K egg. So I'm actually really focused on 5K eggs right now. Haven't hatched a Froakie yet. I've only caught one wild Froakie, and that's it for me. I think I've actually
Froakie's a myth.
well, I think a lot of people are feeling that way. And I tweeted out the picture of Froakie, and this was like, I got like, I don't know, dozens of people replying back to this tweet saying like, I've seen one Froakie, I've seen no Froakie. A couple of people have seen a lot of Froakie, but it has been a Froakie grind for people out there. What
It's
do you
been
think?
hard out there.
What do you make of this? You got 0 Froakie?
It's
You're
because-
Froakless?
I'm Froakless. One, I think they turned the spawns down because Greninja is just super, super popular Pokemon.
Would you say
one of
it's
those,
the
like, all-time-
Lucario of Gen 6? It's like the banner Pokemon for Gen 6 in terms of the marketing and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably. It's just so popular. And I live in the desert. So, or the high plains, whatever you want to call it. And there's no water out here. So,
Yeah. But
not a
I
lot
mean,
of Froakie.
I've seen one Froakie and I live in a swamp. So you'd think, see a little bit more.
I know.
I'm thinking, so our recommendation here is, and you don't have long yet, but the eggs will stick, right? So try to get as many 5K eggs as you can right now from this time period, December 2nd through December 8th, because those can contain a Froakie. That's honestly your best bet. Plus, you're going to get a lot more candy than just a catch. Hopefully, you'll get, maybe around a dozen or so if you're lucky, candy that way. And it's probably your best bet.
Also, be on the lookout for the catch types. So 3 normal, 5 flying, 7 fire. Those will net you a Bunnelby, Fletchling, and Litleo, respectively.
Yeah, not super exciting. Oh, 10K
No.
eggs, Esper and Noibat as well. Popping out.
Nuibat. It means night bat. Thank you.
From France?
Yeah.
Do they eat bats?
I do not believe so.
You don't know, though, for sure.
I don't 100% know that.
I know they eat bats in Micronesia. I just found that out the hard way.
Really?
And by the hard way, I mean I watched someone do it on television. So actually, the easiest way I could
easy
learn that
way.
information. Yeah.
Yep.
It was still upsetting to see it happen.
Heatmore and Durant have migrated. They changed places.
Oh, actually, before we dig into that, I want to talk about the Kalos Celebration special research, because this, I think, is why a lot of people are bumping on the Froakie thing. That's like the last step, is that you've got to catch one of these Gen 6 Pokemon, and people aren't able to complete it because they just can't catch the Froakie. Oh, it's frustrating. I've seen a lot of people.
Incense is not attracting Gen 6 Pokemon, so that's frustrating.
Oh, yeah. Well, then you're pretty much SOL on that one, buddy.
Yep.
Ooh,
I've seen a silhouette
of a Froakie
just hanging out in my house. Yeah.
You didn't go get it?
It's one of those things where I live in a suburb, and I'm quarantined. I have no idea where that thing is.
That's so random. I have not seen. I forget that that's a thing. I have not been far enough away from a Pokestop because all the stuff is just Pokestops. I forgot that they just like random tufts of grass, and you're like, "Good luck, you dummy! Go into the world." Oh, that's horrific. You know what would make that look really good though, Salt? If there were little footprints underneath them, I would like that. I was going to say,
hashtag bring back those footprints.
We won't forget.
Never forget. You better go beyond. You better go beyond twice and give me them footprints.
Yeah, I'm into it though.
Why didn't we ask Liz about that?
We should have done that. That's the whole interview.
Should have a 30-minute grilling about footprints.
It's like I'm gonna go now.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna leave.
Oh no, the Skype is breaking.
What were we saying about the ant and the aardvark?
The ant and the aardvark have changed places.
Salt.
The ant and the aardvark sounds like a indie band that I'm not going to listen to.
It sounds like a bad pub that I'm never going to visit. Salt. Did you put it together that these two Pokemon are connected in this fact that one of them is an ant and one of them is an anteater?
Yes.
You had previously made that connection.
Yes.
Look at
all
me.
People.
Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Liar. You never did that. You on our birthday, Salt.
Everybody knew that.
I am glad you were in a separate bag inside Mom, because I don't want you to touch me.
Are you serious?
Filthy liar.
I did not know that you didn't know that. I would have told you.
Everyone, you can tweet at Salt something, PGR_Salt. Call him a liar. Do it for my birthday. Do it for our birthday.
You should just know.
I'm happy that this is the thing. I feel like the anteater is trying to chase the ant, and they migrated because he finally showed up over there, and the ant's like, cheese it, it's the anteater, and it scooted over here to North America. It
scuttled really quickly.
Yeah, maybe.
A quick scuttling. I like Durant. It's cool, shiny. Don't have enough of it. I'll take it.
Every now and then I see a Durant in PvP, and I'm like, I don't think this is a thing. And then I
but
beat
it's
it
like a
very
12,
badly.
It's a 1270, and you're like, you don't know what you're doing.
I step on it, and I'm like, yeah, confirmed. Maybe someday a Durant will work, but I've not yet seen that.
Can confirm. Are you going to talk about Jesse and James Jumanji Jungle?
Matt, that was a good one. Yeah, it's going to start actually on December 14th, because in case you're like me and a full-on grown-up.
Wait a second.
What are you doing here, Salt?
I had a sound effect for this.
Go ahead. What do I need to say to cue you up?
It's gone. No, it's gone.
It's for your birthday, Salt.
No, I don't have the sound effect. I had one.
Do you want to make a sound effect?
It's a sound effect specifically for me going to get a Moscow Mule.
Is it just like
I'll be right back.
Glasses clinking? Yeah.
You'll find out.
If you're like me and a full-on grown-up and you have forgotten that Pokemon movies come out, I don't know, bi-yearly perhaps, this is another one that's happening. Pokemon, the movie, Secrets of the Jungle, is coming out, I think, on some kind of streaming service. I don't know. But I do know about Pokemon Go, and they're going to celebrate it here with some different Jesse and James activities. So they're coming back. They were gone. Feels like they were only gone for a few months. They kind of came back. But hey, I'm happy to beat them and take their shiny Pokemon. The Meowth balloon is going to come through and do its thing. What? Lead you through special research and finally get out of Willow's magical meadow? I don't know about this. I need to read the alert. This is very exciting news. What else do we know about this? Photobombs with Jesse and James. To celebrate, we're going to have some wild spawns. So kind of rocket adjacent Pokemon. You got your, jungle adjacent Pokemon. So you got your Hoot Hoot. Nah, that's fine. Noctowl's good for PvP. Nuzleaf, we kind of did that for PvP. Drillbur, hey, get after it. Cottony, I've seen a ton of those in the wild. But Dweeble, very excited about those. I don't have enough Dweeble. I want some more Dweeble. They're adorable. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a strange fascination with hermit crabs. I feel like that might be the case. And then raids also to celebrate. We're going to have Licking Tongue, gross. Mawile, fine, shiny. And then Flygon, always fun. But then also Rufflet with a potential shiny. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I'm allergic to bird Pokemon. That's what it is. Shiny bird Pokemon. They make me upset. Salt, I sneezed. Oh, he's back. Maybe? He doesn't have his headphones set, y'all. He doesn't know all the bad things we said about him. Oh, welcome back. Good. I was just saying.
I don't want to know.
Shiny Rufflet going to be happening in raids for the jungle for the jungle boogie.
Very excited.
Jungle boogie. Hope that song holds up.
Red, white, in America.
Sure. Yeah, it is kind of red, white in America. It's got like a little fun little shiny here. But I'm actually going to do quite a bit of Rufflet raids. So
yeah,
like that.
Absolutely.
Do you think Rufflet and Volby like are enemies?
Because one's a bird and one's a bug?
No, Volby. The vulture? Like an eagle and a vulture, you know?
Oh, I thought you said Volbeat. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, they probably are enemies.
I
would
think
watch a cartoon
like,
featuring their antics.
I would see that. Yeah, I would see that. And then, of course, the big top
I think the go-to premise... Wait, no. I want to go back and talk about this some more for no reason.
Okay,
I think the go-to premise would be that that your Volby is jealous of Rufflet, and Volby has an inferiority complex. I view it as more fun the other way. Is Volby engaging in some self-love, knows what Volby is about, not too proud, and is happy and zen. But then you got Rufflet overachieving, just trying too hard, and Rufflet can't understand why Volby is happy all the time.
Yeah, okay, I could see that. And he's always trying to pick it apart, you know? I'd see that.
Mm-hmm. And I'd call them Gnar and Salt.
Which one would be which? That's really going to reveal something about you. I think...
actually,
you're wrong.
Now that I've stopped and said it, I described all that with me in my mind as Volby, and then I immediately realized I could very easily be Rufflet in that scenario.
Isn't that the coin of a flip, you know? It's like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and that no one would watch it.
Did you say the coin of a flip?
Maybe. I don't know. I will tell you, though, Salt, what I'm trying to gear up for, because I'm looking at the image of it, is...
I can't believe they did this.
The shiny Celebi guarantee. It's happening.
Yeah. I can't believe... 1, dual mythics. Wild. 2, shiny mythic. I'm shocked. Not that Niantic would do this. I'm shocked that the Pokemon Company would let them do this. They are super precious with shiny mythicals.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Shiny Mew not in the game? Shiny Mew's in the game.
No, Shiny Mew is in the game. It's just something that they are rarest of the rare kind of thing. And it's just... I mean, obviously you can do like, I'm just talking about just in general, the shiny models. The fact
everyone's going to get one?
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder what that's about. Do you think
I think it's because... So here's the thing. Having a shiny legendary in the game via something like a raid... Well, you could just do more raids and then you get one, right? Well, okay. Well, you show up to your shiny Celebi event and you get one or you don't, and I guess you're just hosed if you don't.
Yeah.
That would have left a really sour taste in people's mouth.
I think that's probably...
I hope that
what it's about.
Just the mountain to climb is pretty challenging, so you could feel like you still earned it, but you know the path, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it also has taken like an event that, hey, it'd be fun. I think there's some cool Pokemon that you could potentially get. I was talking about Dweeble, whom I just love for reasons I don't fully understand. Rufflet. But I think this takes it from just a, whatever event to, oh crap, like this is a big deal now. Like I'm paying attention to it. I'm excited.
First,
I'm like...
Anytime there's a first.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
That's what this is.
December 14th, Monday, like you got to lock it down, get it tattooed memento style. This is one I'm going to make sure I complete on time. I want it ASAP. So, yeah, pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about it.
Pretty excited about it.
You want to talk a little Community Day, the most wonderful
Yeah.
Community Day of the year?
Well, there's a little controversy with this December Community Day. So
a twee bit.
the December celebration Community Day weekend is going to happen, and it's going to be on the 12th and the 13th, and it's going to be from 11 to 5 both days in your local area, and you're going to have all the bonuses: double dust, double or 3-hour incense. You're going to have half egg distance, not fourth, but half egg distances. But here's the thing: it's going to feature Pokemon from community days of 2019 and 2020. So the 2018ers out the picture. So your original roster from Pikachu to what was in November? Beldum?
Mm-hmm.
Was that right? Yeah,
Yep.
Beldum. All those mons are gone by the wayside. So the spawns are going to feature basically your Totodiles through your Chimchars, your Weedles,
Which-
your Abras, your Gastlys.
I think that's like the weirdest thing because they're actually breaking up the Gen 2 starters this way. It is an odd choice.
But that's the thing, though.
They had an extra one.
Yeah, exactly. They had a community day. But here's the thing: the reason why it's controversial is your 2018 Pokemon minus Charmander, because that one was a double, but you're not going to be able to get the moves. For example, if you evolve a Bulbasaur into Venusaur during the magical December Community Day, it ain't getting Frenzy Plant.
Yep.
Right. The only Pokemon eligible for Frenzy Plant are going to be your Gen 2 and Gen 3, your
Sceptile and
Grotle
Torterra.
and your yeah. That's got a lot of people shaking up on the internet. What do you think about that?
I don't like it. I think I remember in 2019 we were actually having the same conversation in that I hope the 2018 Pokemon get invited to the party, and they did. Right, so that was 2 years worth of Community Day. They showed up. It felt really good, and I guess what they're trying to do with this move is set that expectation to for 2 years, but no further back. Right, so like I guess it's the same time period, but I didn't think of it as a 2-year time frame. I thought of it as all previous Community Days. And I know it gets like a little complicated. And I think maybe what triggered this is because of the repeats. Like, what would you do with Charmander at that point?
So
like,
it's
don't know.
really easy. It's simple to me. The spawns can be for 2 years or even a year. That's fine. All of the consternation would be totally alleviated if the moves were unlockable. That's it. You don't have to have Bulbasaur spawning at all. It's just if I
like you
evolve
could
my
TM
Ivysaur,
to it. But here's the deal then.
Or
I think
you don't even have to be able to TM
TMs
to it. My Ivysaur evolves and it gets it.
But not a. What if I wanted to TM a current Venusaur?
No, can't
I'm
work.
screwed.
You got to
Okay.
use an elite TM for that.
All right. Yeah, I would be okay with that. Maybe. I think
Yeah.
that would be better, but I understand why it would be a little complicated. And I think this really a big factor here has to do with they want to make sure that elite TMs are valuable because they're selling those, right? That's a thing that is making them money, and especially with these big Community Day sales, they want to pump that up. They want you to get access to that. They do give away elite TMs giveaway. You can earn them in GVL, but other than that, they're for profit. So I don't know. This seems to me like an opportunity to incentivize purchasing elite TMs, and I don't really like that because I thought this was like I've been looking forward to December with this in mind. Like I've been saving
and
Bulbasaur.
by the way, your Charmander is going to get Dragon Breath. It's not going to get Blast Burn.
Yeah, and so I've just been kind of saving Pokemon the whole year, thinking about I better hang on to this Squirtle, even something as random as that because. One day, no, it turns out no, that's not going to happen.
I have a bunch of 2018 Pokemon for that exact reason, and it just kind of sucks. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want the December Community Day to be the event that is the time where all of the Community Day moves are accessible, and yeah, that was my expectation, and yeah, anytime you fail to meet that expectation, it's going to result in disappointment. That's just the way that it is. And yeah, I think that the community is valid in criticizing this move, and I hope. I mean, there's still time. I'm going to be honest, folks. If you're hanging your hopes on the fact this is going to change by December 12th, I'm telling you, it's probably not. But maybe for Community Day 2021 in December, we can get this changed
Yeah.
as a community if we push for it, because I think that they're hearing the feedback that it's like, hey man, I don't need all the spawns, but the 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 moves need to be the moves.
Yeah. Considering how important these moves are to the Pokemon, I mean, you either are the difference between a good fire based Charizard and not is Blast Burn. Without Blast Burn, throw it in the garbage.
Forget
I don't
fire base, just you're gonna need blast burn.
Yeah, you're right. So like, I want Blast Burn and Dragon Claw, but that's
if,
more
if
for
your
PvE.
if your Charizard doesn't have Dragon Claw and blast burn, like, it's bad. It's
Well,
bad.
relative
Don't
to
use
what
it.
it could be, and it's hard not to measure it against that, and so it's just kind of like, it's kind of frustrating. And so overall I'm happy. December 12th is going to come. December 13th is going to come. I'm going to be here. I'm going to play this community day. I'm going to go catch stuff. Maybe I'll even shiny check a few Magmar if the season hits me just so. But I think this is kind of
Do
unfortunate.
what?
You caught some shiny Magmar, don't you? On our there it is. On our birthday, Salt? Really? Yes. Even then. Maybe twice. Hit me with it one more time. Magmar. That's great. That's really high quality
I
stuff.
hate the after
Yeah,
flap.
that's
It's
good.
unpleasant.
We might need to edit that sound. But I think what is overall a really good community day has just been dampened.
Do you guys know how
just
many
a wee
times
bit.
I had to record that? I'm just kidding. It's not my
That's-
actual fart.
It's he got it off the public transportation. We were on a bus with a microphone, and the moment just hit you.
I got it from Rudy Giuliani's.
Really?
Rewind that. I got it from Rudy Giuliani's testimony in front of
Yeah.
the Michigan State Senate.
That's what you want.
Got him.
Got him. Now he's done for us all. You got him.
Topical humor, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're working on over here.
That's what we got. Every 4 years, we'll do one political joke. You want to talk a little PvP?
Yeah, a little PvP send
A
it.
little piv?
Yeah. Gen 6 is looking to shake up the meta. There are some chestnuts out there of really good Pokemon with really good moves. Not just powerful moves, but PvP relevant moves. I'm talking with good coverage, that whole thing. Be looking for your Cheselnut, your Agislash. There is a lot out there as far as Pokemon, even pre-Community Day moves that are looking pretty interesting. And I bet
Chestnut-
we're going to see... Go ahead.
Chestnut looks cool. Like, that's this Pokemon
Yeah, it
where you
does.
look at it and you're like, if you're going to have no neck and just be all swolled up, like, you better come to play Chestnut. And it looks like a really good Pokemon. So I'm excited to use that one. I've already I'm getting a ton of Chespin just all over the place. So I hope that one's good.
Yeah.
We should dive into this.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk out there. We actually probably need to bring a PvP expert on, talk about Gen 6 impacts here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Hydrogen Bond for winning the Marsh Cup. He won the
Bah!
Pokemon Go Radio League Marsh Cup. Very well done. Rocking that team of Sableye, Crustle, praise be to the Metawak, Gengar, Shiftry, and Galvantula.
Yeah, I know Galvantula was going to get a lot of love for this one, but that team overall, I was just actually talking about Dweeble, how much I love a Dweeble. I love a Crustle too. It's and Sableye, always having fun. Metawak, we love it. So this looks like a real
In
winning
this league,
team.
Crustle had some great coverage. In this
Really?
league.
That's interesting.
Yeah, just with the
Did you play this one?
the bug rocks. No, I didn't. Just
I didn't
looking
get
at
a chance
the
on
the
this
type matchups though, like, yeah, that's a strong pick right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm excited
overall,
about
just really
the
nice team.
Nightfall Cup. Ooh, spooky. You're going to have ice, fighting, normal, ground, and poison all coming in. I don't think there's any particular bands other than Megas. Is there anything?
Megas, yeah. Nope, that's it.
It's a pretty big free-for-all. I think that one's going to be kind of fun. We'll see how the meta shakes out for that one. I need to do this one. I'm a little bit on edge to sign up for it just because baby number 2
it's the holidays.
is due anytime now.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
true, yeah.
trying to stay nimble.
Man. What are we going to call the second baby?
I don't know. Dunsparce, maybe.
We haven't thought about
that might actually have to stick, unfortunately.
that. if you guys
Blah.
have specific recommendations for what we need to call Nar's second son, let us know. I feel like I accidentally kind of like midpoint eclipsed the news that you're having a second baby with the knowledge that Paprika is going to be here pretty soon.
That's a
I
thing.
mean, relatively.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's all.
but
They're all
Walls
just
is
going to be a
like
bunch of.
she's balloon shaped. She's a
She
big old
is-
driftlum right now.
It's coming. She is
She is 11 months pregnant.
aggressively pregnant. Yeah, it's something. It's quite
Yeah.
something. So, miracle of life.
Yeah,
Oh boy. Oh, here we go again.
I don't understand. So here's the thing. Just looking at Peppa's experience, I feel like if I was a woman, and I know everybody just got really on edge, like I feel like you could maybe convince me to have one kid, but then there'd be no way. There'd be
Apparently,
no way.
like nature makes you forget how horrible it is,
Yeah.
so you're willing to do it again. You know, it's just good
It's
biology.
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. There's no, I don't know what chemicals, probably some of that Molly, but
Probably
there's no way. There's
nature's
no
own
way. It
Molly.
looks awful. God,
Yeah,
God.
it's
Pep
quite
is so
something.
strong. I would not be having a baby.
I'd just cry all day.
Just sick all
I'd
the
be like,
time? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she does, but that's because she's married to me.
Yeah, that's true.
But
But sometimes
the,
you take your shirt off, and that's upsetting.
It is.
On your birthday, Salt?
Hey,
On our birthday.
here's another cool thing. If you're a holdout and you're like, I wonder if I should join the Pokemon Go Radio League or the Pokemon Go Radio Discord, here is one of the most requested
this
fun
thing.
things that the Discord does. We are starting the Unova Challenge. The Unova Gym Challenge is pretty simple. We have team leaders and an Elite Four all mapped out like the original Gen 5 games. We have members of the Pokemon Go Radio Discord that have actually taken the place of the gym leaders, and they will fight you with the teams of that type. So
Or
you
a
have to
stick.
beat them.
Maybe they'll hit you with a stick.
Yeah, they might fight. Yeah, they might. Marshall will just show up to your house and just whip your ass. But
Yeah, he might.
no, so you have to challenge them and get through. I remember in the Sinnoh team, Nar and I were the rock gym leaders, and you had to take us down. And basically, you have to collect all 8 gems, and then at that point, then you can challenge the Elite Four. So we are here to announce our gym leaders to let you guys know who you need to be challenging and what types they'll be representing for Gen 5.
Yep, we got Poison with Ecology. We got Bug with Hydrogen Bond. You know he's good. He just won that last tournament. We got
2
Electro,
champions right there. Yeah.
my boy Rufus. You got Ground with Marshley, Flyings with Dominic, Dragons with Hatchet, and Water with DC Bats. Pretty all-star lineup. You better come to play.
I was gonna say the majority of those are PGRL champions. So
Yeah.
I
There's
would,
no
even
Gnar
though you
and
know what
Salt
type,
buy rounds up in here.
I was gonna say, yeah. I think we defeated one opponent collectively as the Rock.
Well-
we were the first gym.
The Elite Four looks pretty stacked too. Now that I'm looking at that list.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other thing too is you do not have to challenge the gyms in order. You can challenge them whichever order you want. The
you
Elite
sure?
Four, yeah.
Are you sure that's changed?
Did
I don't
that
think that's-
was that not the case?
No, that's never been the case. I don't think that.
Oh, I thought that was the case.
I don't think that's the case. No.
Okay, well then challenge them in order then. I thought
See,
that was always
see
the case.
rules for details. See the rules page for details.
Yeah.
But this is something-
I always
if-
thought people could just challenge whatever order.
if
Then why
you
did we
wanted,
volunteer for the first gym? Like idiots.
so people could abuse us, Salt. No, the Rock Gym is always the funnest gym because you got to get crafty. But I really
You do.
encourage people to do this challenge thing in your local community, especially now that like you can remote PvP. This is just a ton of fun. I have a blast every time.
Well,
Whether
we got to
you're a
talk about
gym
the Elite
leader-
Four real quick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Representing Ghostfire, you've got the Jade Rabbit. Dark Ground is Dan, Climber Dan. Psychic Fairy is represented by our main girl Gracie. And then for Rock Fighting, the final, Marshall is going to be a Fighting Gobbler. Another quartet? Yeah, a Quartet of Pain sitting there at the Elite Four.
yeah. No, it's gonna be good.
And here's the thing with the challenge. If you beat all the gym leaders in the Elite Four, you get crowned the Unova champion. And then you're the Unova champion until the next person comes and challenges you.
They
And you have
take
to
it
beat
from
that
you.
person, or they take the title belt and they sit there on top. And you can challenge them back. But
And
the
they
point
delete all
is-
your Pokemon.
oh my God, they come to
Maybe,
your house
yeah.
and Marshally beat you with a stick again.
He might. He could.
Yeah.
Don't text him your address. So season 5 is here. Sorry, season 5 is over. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Season 6 has begun. We're gonna have the Great League. It's gonna just a real quick date rundown. Great League is gonna be over on the 14th. Then you're gonna have Ultra and Ultra Premier, which is going to go the 14th to the 28th. Then you're going to have a lot of stuff happening. You have Master,
Yeah.
Premier, and then Classic, and Holiday Cups are going to be running the 28th through the 4th. So there's actually a lot of stuff there. But you guys know what Master League is. The one thing I do think they're doing really good here is that is currently
Classic.
Well, the Master Cup Classic is going to exclude Pokemon that are powered up with XL candy. So
you only up to 40.
Yes. So that is, I think, a huge relief for people that haven't grinded that out to oblivion. I would love to see what the numbers are for Master Not Classic, because only the sweatiest, most prepared people could even hope to participate in that like a month in. You're a wild person if you do that.
I was going to say, you're well done.
I'm going to jump in there just to get my face kicked in a few times, just to like see the CP numbers. You're like, oh, that's over 5,000. Just get away.
Your eyes melt like you just looked at the Ark of the Covenant.
Probably. And then
the double Stardust, though, for winning battles, which is nice.
I'm really excited about that. The Holiday Cup, another stab at one of these like Sylphie type things. Normal, grass, electric, flying, and ghost types. Because, Santa Claus, maybe he's a ghost. I don't know what the theme there is, but
probably a ghost. Hey,
I like it.
For these Go Battle, for these like mini, for lack of a better word, Sylph Cups in the Go Battle League, do you feel like you do a lot better than Open? Because I do a lot better. Like when it's the little cup or one of these managed cups, I feel like because I study the meta a lot more, I just feel like I have an innate advantage over Open, where it's just like you can be the best PvPer ever and you're rocking a good team, and then somebody just brings like an oddball team. You're like, okay, well, I'm gonna lose.
Like, oh, this grass hole right here. Probably. So I'll definitely be jumping in the Holiday Cup, just having fun with it. I think you might be right about that. I guess I could check the numbers, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the new ranks?
We'll check our. Actually, no. I challenge you to a Holiday Cup percentage.
Ooh, I'm not going to keep track of that.
I was going to say we'll find out. We'll just find out whatever the day. The Holiday Cup starts on the December 28th. We're already going to be competing in Bowl Mania, so we'll be talking every day.
Oh my god!
We'll see where we go.
Get ready for it. Yeah. We'll talk about the ranks later, but basically 1 through 20 is the same. 21 through 24 does actually have some ELO stuff in it, which is interesting. We'll probably talk about that later in detail about how to do that out, but it's going to get pretty sweaty up there in the 20s. So that's that.
But there's new rank rewards starting at 5, 10, 15, and 19. So those are your big thresholds to get to.
Yep. I like to climb. I think that's going to be fun. Surprisingly, because there's more numbers, I feel like it's more obtainable.
Well, the insane thing is everything that you just listed, and it's like halfway through the season. There's still another half of the season left.
That's a lot. The season of celebration is full on party time, Salt. It is party time.
Would you say it's time to celebrate good times? Come on!
Maybe. You want to actually no, Salt. It is not time to celebrate. It is time to mourn and pay homage to the ghost of Santa Claus because he fell off a roof in that weird Tim Allen movie. R.I.P.
Did you know the original plot of that movie?
He was going to shoot him. Yeah, I also
Tim Allen was going to shoot him.
Yeah, and after the fact, now that we've spent more time with Tim Allen, you can kind of understand why that motivation was there. So you're like, I get it. I'm glad it didn't happen.
This is horrifying.
Maybe that would have made that movie better, though. Just to lean into the full horribleness.
The original Santa Claus is not a good movie. No. However, if you're watching Freeform and they do the Santa Claus marathon, all you have to do is watch 15 minutes of the Santa Claus 2 to be like, please put the Santa Claus 1 back on.
I've had enough. Okay, what do you want?
And in the Santa Claus 1, you get to watch a grown man talk about his weenie whistle, which is great.
That is pretty good. Oh, Judd, whatever your name is, it's fantastic. What got away from you there, buddy?
Weenie whistle. Oh man, well, we got to give a shout out to Jacket K. He was looking for a Froakie, and I don't know how many times this has happened to you guys. He was looking for the Froakie, and it was on his map. He could see the Pokestop that it was at, but it was locked in behind an area that was paid admission. He couldn't get to that area to get to that stop, and that is so frustrating.
That is super annoying.
Yeah, responding to our call there on Twitter. What was your Mon that got away?
So my Mon that got away is like everyone else that's Froakie related, but I actually did catch a Froakie. The problem is, So I'm at Meyer Park. I see Froakie silhouette. I start booking it across the park. I don't care what's going to happen. I need to get this Froakie. So I get the Froakie, but I was on my level, on my Kalos special research, I still needed to catch, how do you say, Finnegan? Finnegan.
Yeah.
Finnegan. I'm just going to call it the Firefox. And so if I would have just caught a Finnegan on the way over to the Froakie, I'd be done. But instead, I didn't. And so, of course, 3 minutes after I catch the Froakie, I find a Finnegan, I catch it, and now I'm stuck with a stupid Froakie. So the timing, the sequencing of it is my mon that got away because it really just
the old
jobbed me.
Sequencing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
not
that
great.
sucks, dude.
So I'm one
Feel
Froakie
bad
up,
for you on
but
that
one stuck special research forever.
Well, mine is just straight up a Froakie because Froakie's a myth and it doesn't exist. I cannot find a Froakie trapped inside my house. It's just not going to happen
Why would you trap a Froakie inside your house?
because I want it to be my friend forever.
Okay.
We're going
And
to
you
play
give it a
forever.
hug too
I'm
tight?
like I was going to say I'm like a Victorian ghost and everyone's just going to play with me forever.
That we're gonna have to unpack that when there's more time, Salt, but there's no time for that. Let's instead just breeze past whatever fever dream you were having and talk about the catch of the week, where we give a shout out.
You've seen movies. I want you all to play with me forever.
What
'Cause
is
I'm a
this?
ghost. You know what
No.
it is. You've seen that motif. Where the haunted mansion where the child ghost is going to trap everybody inside because it wants them to play with forever. They do this in Kipo and the Wildebeest.
Oh, with the fungus?
Fun Gus.
Yeah, he's not a
Yeah,
ghost. He's a
that archetype has
fungus.
existed. Yeah, but he's a ghost.
Is he? He's a fungus.
Yeah, he's a ghost.
He's a fungus.
Yeah, he's a fun
Salt.
Gus.
He's a fun Gus. Let's give a shout out on the catch of the week to Wildcat Dad and Hydrogen Bond, both for getting the number 1 PvP fletchling. What are the odds they both did that? That's pretty cool. Was it the same
I
one?
know.
Were they together?
No, they weren't. But Wildcat Dad
sure?
was like, "Hey, I caught this thing," and then Hydrogen Bomb was like, "Twins," and I was, y'all, twins always wins in December.
And Talonflame. I don't know if it's any good for PvP, but it's a pretty cool looking Pokemon.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
And it did one of those things where Route 2 Pokemon was like, can you just not make it flying normal? Can you do anything to make this Pokemon more interesting?
Like, what if we made
And they did.
both of them fire? Litleo and...
Yeah.
Is Litleo Route 2? I don't know that actually for sure.
I think it's actually Route 3. I have to check.
I don't know. So, cool. What did you catch that made you happy?
Oh, you go first. I got to look.
I was on my way home from the grocery store. I pull in. I'm going to do a little fletchling raid because I just needed to work on my level 40, which, can we talk about that for a second? I am really happy with this thing, but I love catching, we'll talk about this later, but I love catching 200 Pokemon. I think that's really cool. The 30 raids to get to level 41 is not fun.
It's a lot.
Well, it's a lot, but it's also like I'm not trying to spend $30. So this is just going to take me like 30 days. I'll do like a remote raid every now and then. So I'm already a good ways into it, but it still feels a little bit like especially because it's the first one, I just really want to be the 41. Like I want to get that first one done. And now I'm going to have to like pay money. Anyway, I was at this raid. I see a silhouette and I'm like, I have no idea what this is. I go over there and by the church where Bowen goes to.
And it was a Victorian ghost who was like,
it was like a
"Play with me
Victorian ghost
forever."
because it was a Noibat. Caught myself a Noibat, which apparently they're very rare. A Noibat.
Yeah, Noibat.
I'm very excited. It's a flying dragon Pokemon. Don't have enough of them. So pretty excited about this actually.
Yeah. Good job, Niantic.
Yeah.
Hey, can you make some more grass poison Pokemon while you're at it?
Get up in there.
Yeah, I know Niantic doesn't make the Pokemon. Just save your tweets. Just holster those smartphones, everybody.
I was going to get him.
I know how Pokemon works. Yeah. My catch of the week is I could probably go with just honorable mention here. I got the number 1 ranked Misdreavus for Ultra League, which is not a thing that will ever be a thing, but it's just nice to get the number 1 of something. When I talk about hoarding Pokemon, just so you guys know, I have that. I have the number 1 ranked Misdreavus for Ultra League, a thing no human being will ever use, but I
You're
have
just
it.
ready to go.
My catch of the week was my replacement gacha finally came in the mail. My old one that I got last Christmas broke like a month and a half ago, and I've been without it, and it kind of sucked. I got up to 380 Pokeballs. It was really aggravating.
Ooh,
Back down to like 40 now. That's the
Unacceptable.
way I like it.
yeah. Keep it low.
I was gonna say, yeah. I just couldn't spin them fast enough. But I'm just sitting here the other day, day 1 of my quarantine, really kind of sad Just mad that I got quarantined. Just sitting here playing Magic the Gathering online.
Apparently
just
trying to
getting
imprison
upset.
people in your
And-
house because you're a ghost child.
Yep,
Working out
I will
whatever
do
that
that.
is. You got to do that.
Yep,
Got to go to probably
I will do that.
electroshock therapy to get that figured out.
Oh, that's a whole nother way to make a child ghost that tries to trap you in the house. No, I got a gotcha shiny. I got another Mischievous, which is nice.
Ooh.
I just love
Mischievous.
shinies on the gotcha because you just open up, you're like, where did this come from?
It's a little Christmas surprise for our birthday,
I liked it.
Salt. For our birthday.
I'm just
You should
gonna
trade
keep
it to me.
going with that.
You should trade it to me for our birthday. You know what?
I do.
I'm
yeah, I
going
was
to edit
say,
the show
I
this
will.
week for our birthday, Salt, just for you.
And because it was your turn.
And I timed it out that way for your birthday.
Yeah. Thank you for doing
You're
that.
welcome. Mm-hmm.
So we gotta. So for real quick, where just to put a cap on it. Not that we won't come back to it, but where are you at in the Unova takeover?
So actually, let's start all the way back from the Ho Metal check-in, y'all. Where you at? I got my Pokedex pulled up.
132.
133. Suck it. Ha ha ha. What are you missing?
What are you at? I was gonna say.
Oh, I
what the
probably
heck
got a
am I
regional or
missing?
something. Oh, you know what it is? It's my illegally caught. Oh no, that's actually back before trading didn't count. That's a Relicanth, so I'm winning. Ha
No,
ha ha.
trading didn't count. Trading never counted.
Trading did count, not until
For-
Gen 4. Ha! That's when we instituted the rule, so you can deal with it.
Oh, it's okay.
Uh,
Did I get a
99
Pachirisu in this one?
We got to go fast because my phone's at 2%.
Yeah.
99 on Sinnoh. Where you at on the Sinnoh shutdown?
98.
Who I'm
Dang it.
winning twice. Unova. That we probably should check the trading on that one though. Unova
108.
109. Suck it again.
What are you doing?
And then okay, now we can do the Kalos thing. I've got the number.
Oh, I could easily have 109. I forgot to evolve my Deerling.
Sounds like an excuse, buddy.
Yeah.
Now do the Kalos thing. I am one up on
Okay.
you 3 generations in a row. It feels pretty good. I won't lie to you.
So the Kalos, just to give you
Hold
guys,
on.
we
Do
sent
you
it
guys
on
remember
Twitter.
that time when Salt was like, "You'll never catch me in the Unova
I'm
takeover.
trapped in a house
I'll
with a
ne-
Victorian ghost.
I'll never be beaten at Unova takeover." That's you. That's you. On our birthday, Salt, you acted like that.
So stupid. So stupid. On Twitter, we asked people for suggestions for the Gen 6 catch off, if you will. And we had a bunch of responses. Thank you guys to everybody that responded. Just some of the honorable mentions here. Jacket K came in with the Kalos Calamity.
Which, hold on real
Chris,
quick. I was
wait.
watching him on stream. He Twitches streams, Jackie K. I was watching him play Let's Go Eevee. It was really fun. Just kind of like, I've been watching Nick Wilson, who came on the show the other day. He's been doing some Twitch stuff. And I'll pop in there on Friday. And I'm like, I see why people like this now. And so I was watching Jacket do it. And I'm like, I just, you just turn it on while you're playing video games. You're just like hanging out with your buddy. It's nice. Anyway, Twitch, who
Nice.
knew? It's a thing.
Chris came in. Yeah, we're just a couple years late to that. Chris with the we will. By the way, in case anyone's wondering, we will never do that.
No.
Chris came in with the Kalos catch off. That
pretty
dude
good.
Mike says the Kalos Clash. Damien and Pokemon Crossroads with Kalos Countdown. But the winner is Pidgegrabba, and it's the Kalos Countdown. But we have to sing it like the final countdown.
The Kalos Countdown. And then the other person
Yeah,
needs to
you
do the
got
synth
it.
noises. You do it. I'm going to do it again, okay? There it is. I like that. That's pretty good, Grabba. Kalos Countdown. All right. Since I'm the reigning champion, smacking you in and about the face in all the other previous contests, why don't you go first?
10.
So I can laugh at you when I say 13. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha! When I was downstairs getting that
Stupid
whiskey salt, I was evolving everything. But that's before we hit record, so it counts. Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Get it together, man. Have some self-respect. Jeez.
I gotta
10.
get out of this house.
You got to get out of there, man. It's not safe. There's ghosts.
What do you
and
have?
No Pokemon. The Noibat put me
What do
up.
you
I've
have?
evolved. Well, so
Yeah.
over you, I've probably got the Noibat.
You got a Froakie and a Nuibat. Yeah, Froakie and
and
Nuibat.
then have you evolved all the other stuff?
I've evolved Chespin once.
Yep.
I've
Same.
evolved Finnegan once.
Same.
And I've evolved Bunnelby.
Same.
But
what
I
about?
have not evolved my Fletchling.
Oh, see, that's what got me there. Yep, I evolved that one once.
Oh, okay, that's the 13th right there.
Yeah.
And I evolved my Litleo.
Get good,
And a
son.
Pyro.
Have
Yeah, I
some.
need to.
Get it together. Let's dive into some questions. You want to pull up the tweet? I'll read this question from Cat Halo. And they say, what Gen 6 are you already sick of? His is Bunnelby. They're everywhere and they're hard to catch. Is Cat Halo his? I'm going to say
Yeah.
theirs is Bumblebee.
His.
They're
Yeah.
hard to catch and they're everywhere.
I don't.
I have found the capture rates with all of Gen 6 to be fairly annoying. I'm getting a lot of ball breaking, especially from the starters. Like a lot.
Yeah, but that's the way starters always go.
Chest spin
Starters always go like that.
He's got a hat and he is ready to thwomp it at my Pokeballs. Not into it.
Just.
Not
Pidgey
about
Grabber asks, favorite Kalos starter?
What was your question? Or what was your response to that? Which one are you annoyed by?
Probably Bumblebee. Yeah, probably Bumblebee.
I think it might be Bumblebee. I think it might actually be Fletchling, just because I feel very stupid for having paid 2 raid passes to do that, and they're everywhere. I've caught so many after the first day. I'm like,
I've seen like one wild one.
oh, really? I see them all the time. But I'm also just trying to do raids anyway for that 30, so well played, Niantic.
Yeah.
Well played.
Pidgey Grabber says, what's your favorite Kalos starter?
Garden Pidgeys. It's Chespin all the way, and it's not even close. I know a lot of people are Greninja.
Finnegan is mine.
But
but
love...
Froakie sucks. I think we can all agree Froakie sucks.
Froakie sucks because he's not around. He's a
Froakie
deadbeat
sucks.
frog.
Yeah.
But Chestnut looks like he just only goes to the gym and only does shoulder shrugs. That's all he's got. It's great. I love it.
He actually looks like one of the things from the Fifth Element.
Yeah, kind of. Are you an outer space guy?
Jacket
no,
says
I'm
not quite.
Kalos starter.
Jacket says not quite a question, but you got to see this glorious moment with a competitive player that gets a one-hit KO off that has a 30% chance of hitting. Oh, that would be unfortunate. Superman's Dead says, since they have extended the range of training, what do y'all think the possibility of remote raiding coming to Pokemon Go sometime soon? That's weird. Remote raiding.
Are you reading these tweets for the first time right now, Salt?
I am. Yeah, it's just weird because remote raiding is in the game.
Maybe it's a joke.
Yeah, maybe they mean remote trading. Also, would y'all be fine if there was only a one and done event themed on a weekend every so often? I'm going to say he means trading.
Yeah.
So let's go with, would you be fine with the remote trading?
I think this is something we've been talking about for a couple of weeks now. I think actually Nick brought it up. Especially now that we've got distance trading in the works, I think it so heavily favors city people because like 30 kilometers of what I can reach in Houston is probably millions of people, whereas 30 kilometers where you are is nothing. So it just doesn't really seem very fair.
It's more cows than people, and I'm not joking.
Yeah, you're really not. It smells that way. But I think it's kind of a little bit of an unintentional jab to rural players. So if we're gonna do this, then like let's do it. Let's actually open it up. We could even put restrictions like you can only permanently distance trade with best friends. I'd even set it to that high. But the people that are going to actually put the work in, make that dedication, they're opening gifts a gajillion times. Like, let's let those people remote trade. See how it goes.
Yeah. Specifically, Nar and I.
Yeah. I got lucky things I need to make.
Oh, no. I don't.
Do it, Niantic.
Some sort of
our birthday.
Asian Letters asks, what do we have to do to get you to sing the original 151 Poker Rap on the show?
I don't know. Maybe something for charity someday. We should actually do that.
Yeah.
But the trick is...
But we have to get hammered.
Yeah. Well, obviously, we're going to do that. But the other trick is we can't look it up. You have to just do it from memory.
Yeah.
Or
actually what we'll do is
happens.
we'll video us, but we both just remember it. And then we'll video each other separately and see who gets further with
that
or just does it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about enthusiasm.
Actual Shuby says, clearly Pokemon related, but what 4 teams should be in the college football playoff? Texas A&M, obviously. Now, what teams? Okay, so this isn't. Shuby doesn't say what Pokemon should be. Oh, let me charge my phone. Or sorry, computer.
Okay, you charge your computer.
It's not about which will be. It's not will be. It should be.
So should be in the playoff. Pokemon or football teams?
Football.
Okay, so a quick college football divergent. I don't think anyone should be in the college football playoff. I think they should cancel it and just give it to Alabama this year. Maybe I'm wrong.
Fact.
I've said this before about teams, but these people are unbeatable. Devontae Smith deserves the Heisman. It is dumb. Najee Harris deserves the Heisman. It's dumb what these people are able to do this year. Alabama, this
Mac Jones
chaotic
deserves
environment.
to give them the Heisman.
Yeah, he can pass it to him because he's really good at that. but not as good as they are as Devontae Smith is at catching. It's very upsetting to watch because he doesn't play for our team. I'll say Alabama won. I really am a little miffed that Ohio State has played so few games because, Salt, you'll remember, Ohio State always craps the bed like against a Purdue or a Virginia Tech in the past. And this year, if they do that, I think there's less forgiveness.
They do not do that against Virginia Tech.
No, they did do that against Virginia Tech 2 years ago. They lost to Virginia Tech in an out-of-conference
that
game.
Weird out-of-conference
Yes.
game. Yeah, that's right.
So, and I think that was the year they actually won the championship. But I just think that it's not fair for them to play like 5 games and be ranked that highly. It's very annoying. It's very sticker. It's very brand valuing. And I'll literally never watch college football again if Oklahoma gets into the playoffs over us. So that's my hot take. I'm actually pretty fine at being 5th. I think, it is what it is. We are Texas A&M is in the best place you can be with losing a game. We had a chance. We didn't win that game. So it is what it is.
Well, Clemson.
No, that's true. That is pretty frustrating. But they also lost. Well, yeah, no,
I know they didn't have their starting quarter. Yeah, I was gonna say I know they didn't have their starting quarterback, but they lost to Notre Dame and we lost to Alabama.
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
who has Notre Dame beat?
Good question. Salt.
Not happy about that.
I think
Boston College. Good for them.
They really.
I'll play Boston College.
Well, to be
tomorrow.
fair though, Salt, objectively, the SEC West is very down this year relative to normal.
That's
But
true.
I will say this floor has actually risen. I think on the SEC West with Arkansas doing much better. Anyway,
Okay.
we should probably stop talking
about college football. Yeah. Joe says, what do you think could be done to make purified Pokemon more useful rather than a waste of Stardust? That's
Solid
a good
question.
Shadow raid bosses is a thing that comes to mind off the top of my dome.
Yeah, I was talking to someone on email. I should know their name. I'm going to look it up actually about the whole frustration thing and it just being a real not great. Like you have to wait for this Go Rocket event to get rid of frustration and not making them very usable. Purified Pokemon are the answer to that, but they're not really the answer to that because most of the time you just would rather have the Shadow Pokemon. You just don't want it. Oh, is Mark. Mark asking about that. So what could make Purified Pokemon more usable? Maybe if you're going to need
a PvE.
Here's a weird one, Salt. You purify a Pokemon, automatically it is unlocked its secondary charge move. That's for free. You can just have that. That's a pretty bold thing, but I think that would make purified Pokemon exciting.
Yeah. No, you're right. I like that. Same thing as if it automatically reduced the Stardust the same as Lucky's.
Okay, I like that. Either one of those. I would go with either one.
Yeah.
But I think that would automatically, you don't have to change the mechanics of how they operate, but you're significantly reducing the Stardust burden that way. So I would go out and farm. Like if I'm like, hey, I need this Golbat or whatever, I'm like, let's go farm that. Though even then, you're not going to want that for PvP because the IVs are probably going to be all over the place. But I guess you could get good PvP IVs. It's just, that's going to be so hit or miss.
It's better than what it is right now.
That's true.
Hell, do both of those things.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Jacqueline, Twisted Wish, asks, if you were Pokemon, which would you be and why? You would be Trubbish, and you know why.
On our birthday, Salt! You said that?
I knew it!
You Garbodor, which is like Trubbish, but just bigger because you're fat. Boom! Now, deal with that, son. Be 5 pounds heavier for me, and then suffer thy wrath. Wait, no. Suffer mine wrath. That's what you get on our birthday.
Thine wrath.
Who knows which wrath?
What Pokemon would you be?
I don't know. Probably something not great. Nothing too exciting. I could, maybe do a Krabby. Maybe be a Krabby.
Be a Krabby.
I could do a Krabby. I guess that's fine. Crab Hammer's pretty good. What do you pick?
Yeah. I have no idea. Probably not a water thing because I don't like the water that much.
I don't either. Shoot. Oh well, I've made my bubble bed. Better lie in it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like flying, so I'm probably not a flying Pokemon. Probably a Tauros. Just a stupid Tauros.
Just a big old dumb bull.
Just hi. I have a way to solve this problem. Salt. Is it charging into it? Yeah.
Yeah. With your head.
She also says I usually ask this as a fruit and not a Pokemon. So if you were a fruit, what kind of fruit would you be?
I want to be a mango because I love mangoes.
I'd be a tomato because I'm contrary. Chris says, what are your 2021 Community Day predictions? Pokemon and or moves?
Oh, shoot.
I think Gibble. We will not leave. Listen to this. Listen to me. We will not leave 2021 without a Gibble Community Day. That's what I'm saying.
Looking
I'm here to
at
say it.
Sinnoh. I think we could get a Shinx. I think a Shinx is a guaranteed. Trying
The
to
only
think of
guarantee I will make is a Gibble.
Gen 4 type Pokemon. Maybe some Gen 3s. Maybe a Spheal. I could see a Spheal. Spheal?
What? No, we don't. Sorry, I'm just yelling at the next person in this Twitter. You got any guarantees? Guarantee me one.
I'm going to guarantee you Shinx.
All right, I'm going to guarantee Gibble. If either of us is wrong, we lose, and we have to. The winner gets to pick the intro bit for the last show of 2021.
Feels good. We'll definitely remember this.
Feels.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, people.
Extend your
we
hand.
have a bunch of people to remind us.
Extend your hand. Huzzah! Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Wolfie says, "Do you guys know you look like Mike Birbiglia?" No, we don't.
That is offensive, and maybe a little bit in the doughiness of our faces. He's pretty funny though, so I take this as
He's
a compliment.
hilarious. The dude's a comedic genius, but we do not look like him. And then Matt asks, "Why can you guys never find the notes on the first try?" Leave me alone, Matt.
God, Matt, you know why? I actually don't know why.
Yeah,
Matt, type it up in the notes and tell us why. Tell us where the notes
we
go.
don't know why.
Is that the show?
All right, that's enough questions. That's the show.
That's the show. Big thank
Mainly
you
because I'm worried I'm going to accidentally close anything out.
Well, it's entirely possible. We've had a lot of new patrons join, so I want to give a big thank you to James, Peter. I want to say thank you to Kyle, Mick, Jacob, Chris again, maybe? Maybe that's a different Chris. Chris M and Chris... No, it's a James. James and a Chris. And Brandon. And I have to sneeze.
I was going to say, do they spell all of their names with question marks? I don't understand what you're doing over there.
Well, I didn't type it in the notes. I'm just scrolling through the emails.
Sneezes.
I know. I was scrolling through the emails trying
Parker
to...
too.
Ed Parker. I didn't have it written down, so that's why it all sounded like a question mark. But really thank you to the support. Hope you guys, if anybody is a patron, you get access to the Discord, let us know, and we'll get you hooked up, get you plugged in over there, and really appreciate it, everyone.
Yeah. Also, if you guys can think of any fun things that we can do for patrons, just let us know, because we're more than happy to do that.
For everybody, you don't have to be a Discord member. Maybe we'll actually do it on Discord, so I probably shouldn't say that. But we're going to try to have a holiday Mareep up here in the next couple of weeks, pending.
Going down.
Oh no, where'd you go, Salt?
I'm uploading. I'm opening something on my other computer. There we go.
We just went nosediving. As you closed your laptop, we just went right into your crotch. It was very upsetting. But I was going to tell you that we're going to do a holiday Mareep up.
Happen to you.
Yeah, it's great. Stay tuned for the date on that. But we'll just get together, kind of celebrate for the holidays. It's been a really rough year, so anytime we can get together, even if it's just via Google Hangout or
what did something happen?
Yeah, it's been rough, Salt. You're stuck in your house.
I'm excited about that. That should be fun.
Well, anything else?
I live in my house forever.
Business to take care of?
Nope. Just got a couple of iTunes reviews. Thank you guys for doing that. Actually, we got quite a few iTunes reviews. Thank you guys for doing that.
Turns out all you have to do is ask. You better not have done any thirsty stuff in there, Salt, with your ask a question 5-star nastiness.
I was going to say I don't see anything. Also, Fortresses. This is actually from Justin. Justin C195. It says also Fortress is secretly Nar's favorite Pokemon. I was told this would be read if I left 5 stars. I expect you into the bargain to be upheld, and Nar has to read this review. Either that or Saul says we get an unbelievable guff for making such outlandish claims and be given such a review shill. Yeah, I mean, it did sound thirsty. It says Dolph Dog.
That's pretty great. It did sound thirsty.
Great show, guys. You guys asked for Kristen or Kiergan, excuse me, says you guys asked for it, so it's only appropriate that I ask a question. Do you guys think PvP will ever be a national sport? Also, if it was a national sport, what would this go-to snack bar food be? I'm thinking of all the food shaped like Pokemon. P.S. This is the twin Trent from the emails. Oh, that's cool. I think the go-to. What would the go-to? You're gonna watch a Pokemon fight. What would the go-to? Fried Magikarp on a stick.
Well, tomorrow is our birthday, so I don't know if I've brought this up before, but that means we have the permission to eat whatever we want on our birthday, and I'm going to eat a lot of nachos. Maybe there'll be nacho fries. Maybe there'll be nachos on chips. I don't know, Salt, but they will be carbohydrates covered in cheese and chili with some jalapenos on it, damn it. So That's always
Yes.
the answer.
I wish I could give you my pickled jalapenos because I don't really like the jalapenos.
Oh my
But
god, I love them.
Do you eat the jalapenos out of the jar?
Yeah.
I jarred my jalapenos from my garden, and I don't really like jarred jalapenos.
Why?
I wish I could give it to you.
Oh, I
don't
would
know.
love them.
I
love a
And then
pickled
finally, Jay
jalapeno.
John says, "I love listening to these guys. I'm in love with Pokemon Go and the world where everything is so heavy right now. It's nice to have a light podcast about catching Pokemon, having a good time with the community.
I don't know, man.
That is getting
You
us
did
through
make that
2020.
Rudy Giuliani joke. We really, we're getting topical, son. Throwing
Thanks,
elbows.
Nard and Salt. Keep it up. Also, would
Damn
love
it.
some smoked meat recipes.
Well, not with that attitude.
Yeah.
Call me the
Okay.
wrong damn name.
I was gonna say thank
My
you guys
mom
so much.
made
I
up
really
this
do
name.
appreciate that.
So you respect it. She did.
She did not.
No.
Oh my God, we're almost at 2 hours on this show.
It's too long. But it was a hell of a week, Salt. We got a lot of
I was
go
gonna say
beyond.
it was a bit of a week.
Yeah, it's going to be
We
like
had to
this
go
for a
beyond. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate you going into the iTunes review. Leave
laid
a 5-star review if you can. It really does help.
You laid that thirst trap.
Thirsty.
All right, let's wrap it up. That's it. That's done. Maybe this will be on YouTube. We'll see if Salt gets around to it. I'll be uploading this show every Monday, every birthday, and you gonna say the thing? You can do your bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got new shows coming out every single Monday, except for probably at least one Monday at towards the end of December. Oh, we're also going to be on some other shows, so we'll have some announcements about the community crossovers here for December.
Yeah.
But stick around. We're
Kid
going to
from
be doing
Lured
some
Up is
fun crossover episodes.
Putting on a jamboree, so we'll be tweeting out details on that in a couple of weeks. But that'll be fun. We're gonna drink a lot of eggnog.
We've got. I was going to say we've got new shows coming out every single Monday.
And in the meantime, go freaking catch them all. You got to do the thing. Oh no!
Oh yeah,
Salt.
I forgot the thing.
No.
I forgot the thing.
Oh,
I forgot
God.
the thing.
On our birthday, we got to dance. I believe dancing is 20% confidence, 80% disagree. It matters, but technique would get you there. Technique in dancing is really what you want. I mean, confidence can
I don't
help.
think you can have technique with. I don't think you can have the technique without the confidence.
I'm just saying, if we somehow, I don't know, like took a great dancer and made them feel shame and then immediately made them dance against you, they would still win, no matter how confident you were feeling.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like somebody who's just absolutely feeling themselves, even if it's bad, you're like, that's good.
That's good though. Yeah, you just got to lean into it.
Just
I don't.
Yeah.
I
Do
like
that thing where you
dancing,
jump through your own legs.
but I don't like dancing. You know?
You like doing the wobble, which is an
I do
embarrassing thing to
like
watch
to do the
yourself
wobble.
do.
Pretty
If
good
you
at
guys
it.
have ever wondered what it's like to look at your own reflection do the wobble, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it
You
is.
look like a dead fish. I hate it.
I feel like it.